Well, hello again. We're going to do something now. It's like the most exciting thing that you've ever done in your life. We're going to solve equations with variables on both sides. And that's an awesome thing to be able to do. So the way it works is you have to either add or subtract so that you can move everything with a variable to the same side. For example, I have a 6x on one side here, and I have a 3x on the other side. If I were to subtract 3x, then this 3x would no longer be over here, and I could combine the negative 3x with what's on the left here. Could I also subtract 6x and get rid of the 6x there and move it over there? Yeah, it doesn't matter. So, whichever way you want to do it. But usually we'll pick the smaller number to try to avoid negatives. So I have a positive 3x. I will subtract 3x. And when I do that, I get 3x minus 8. And those cancel. And on the other side, I get 4. And now I have a two-step equation. So I'm going to add 8 to both sides. And I get 3x equals 12. And then I divide both sides by 3. And I get x equals 4. So I hope you found this helpful. If you want to plug it back in and check it, you can do that. So I'm just going to rewrite the original problem. And I'm going to leave a space where the x was, and in that space I'm going to plug in a 4. And then I get 24 minus 8, and over here I get 12 plus 4, and that gives me 16 equals 16. So it's a true statement, and that means that my answer was correct. So I hope you enjoyed this one. So let's do the next problem here. I am going to try to subtract so that I can move the 2x over with the 4x, and usually I will subtract the smaller number from both sides. That seems to be the best way to do it. So I subtract 2x and that cancels. 4x minus 2x is 2x, and then I bring down the 1, and over here on the right I have nothing left except the 3, and then I add 1 to both sides and I get 2x equals 4. And if I divide everything by 2, I end up with x equals 2. And then technically I should probably be checking my work. So 4 times 2 minus 1 should equal 2 times 2 plus 3. And that gives me 8 minus 1, or 7. And that gives me 4 plus 3, or 7. So that's pretty cool. Next example here, I actually have a grouping symbol that I will get rid of. So 4 times x is 4x, and 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. And on the right hand side I have 2x plus 6. And again, I look at this and I have the smaller number on the right, so I will subtract the smaller number. 4 minus 2 gives me 2x. I bring down my 4, and notice, don't forget to multiply the negative 1 by a 4. A lot of people have been forgetting that when they distribute. They've not been taking care of both numbers there. So make sure you do that, because otherwise I would be sad. So then I add 4 to both sides, and I get 2x equals 10, and I divide by 2, I get x equal to 5, okay? And I will let you guys, actually, you know what, I'll check that one because I feel like checking things today. I don't know why, I just feel like that's the kind of mood that I'm in. So I rewrite the 5 everywhere here, and this is going to be 4 times 4, or 16. This would be 10 plus 6, or 16. So all of that worked out. And why don't you guys try the last one here and see what you get. So pause the video. Okay, the video was paused, so now my pen just died. Okay, now let's do this together. Hopefully you already did it. So I get 6x plus 12 on the left, and then 4x plus 6. And then I subtract 4x from both sides, and I get 2x plus 12 equals 6. And then I subtract 12 from both sides, and I get 2x equals negative 6. And I divide everything by 2. I get x equal negative 3. And I am definitely going to let you check that one because I am ready to go on to some story problems. So I will talk to you again real soon.